Tonight we report on a California man found mentally competent to stand trial and the changes taking place for Quincy Valley Medical Center. What's going on in sports, Bob?
The Mariners completed a 3-game sweep over the Angels last night. A new Washington State head basketball coach, Ernie Kent, says he's ready to go to work. Let's take a look at our Weather Center forecast.
And coming up here in the Weather Center, we're looking forward to a pretty nice weekend. A few sprinkles Saturday night, Sunday morning, but 70s are in the forecast. You'll have to stay tuned to find out when that will be.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
A man accused of a shooting outside of a Moses Lake gas station in 2012 is going to trial. Grant County Superior Court Judge John Nodell found Freddie Goldston, a 46-year-old California man, was competent to stand trial. The decision followed 2 mental health evaluations and a hearing, which have delayed the case for about a year. Goldston is charged with attempted murder in the first degree, unlawful possession of a firearm in the first degree, drive-by shooting, and possession of half a pound of methamphetamine. A video surveillance camera spotted a dark SUV pull up to the gas station prior to the victim arriving. After the victim arrived, Goldston allegedly hid behind the SUV and fired on the victim, hitting him in the arm and torso. He was arrested with another man while fleeing on State Route 17. Quincy Valley Medical Center is still looking to Live Nation for money to cover costs from unpaid medical bills and additional staff. Quincy Valley Medical Center officials spoke with the Grant County Commissioners and a representative from Live Nation Wednesday morning to talk about the strain on the Gorge Amphitheater places on the medical center. A representative from Live Nation wasn't able to provide the hospital officials any details about what the company might do to cover costs from concert goers, but said they are looking to expand first aid service at the campgrounds. The hospital's finance officer, Dean Taplett, said last year's concert resulted in roughly $100,000 in additional staffing costs and about $300,000 in unpaid bills. The hospital pinned a portion of its roughly $3 million debt to additional costs created by concert goers. Quincy Valley Medical Center officials are looking at constructing a new hospital despite being $3 million in debt. The hospital is moving forward with the study, but officials say they first want to pay off the roughly $3 million the hospital owes Grant County. Administrator Mehdi Merid said paying off the debt is the first goal before a new hospital can be built. To start determining the feasibility, they are using a $5,000 grant from the county's Strategic Infrastructure Program to study construction of a new building. The program uses a sales tax refund to pay for projects aimed at economic development. Hospital officials want a new building to provide services that are better fit for the community. The new hospital would focus on preventive care, diagnostic, and outpatient procedures. The 1161st Transportation Company of the Washington Army National Guard is hosting an open house on Saturday. The open house will go from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Armory at 426 A Street Southeast in Ephrata. Displays and equipment used by the unit will be provided for viewing, as well as an overview of the Guard's history, among other activities. A vehicle capabilities demonstration will be presented as guests get the opportunity to meet citizen soldiers. Now, let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be back after this.